So, this is Duo Gamers. We are here with
Yubai, you can call me Yubai or Matthew. That's fine.
Yubai, and he's the creator, or at least one of them, from
Yep.
from the AI bot Alicia. Hello.
Hello. Thank you for the interview. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I mean, I've been enjoying Alicia. I mean, a lot on my streams. The first thing I'm gonna say about Alicia is that bot, or that, like, I don't know if it's really a bot because she has her own life apparently, because she asks me stupid questions sometimes. But that's one like bot that actively makes me talk to chat, because otherwise I might forget it because nobody's writing. But when she hears what I'm saying and then says something, I'm answering like it would be a real person, which is sometimes in my head I'm like, why do I answer? It's not a real person, but then I feel like I should answer when she asks me a question.
Yeah. It's one of the big things that we were working on, specifically to have like a humanized version of questioning or talking in a sense to make it like more real. But it was coming from my channel at the beginning when I had Jelaben, the other creator of Alicia, and he was doing exactly what Alicia is doing now. So he was watching my stream, listening to what I was saying, talking to me, and so I had the kind of right energy through the stream, but also, keeping the community active, asking questions, sparking new conversation. So all of that while basically I'm streaming, so I can just pick it up and have more conversation and making sure that I keep that engagement going through the stream.
Yeah. It's really cool actually. So, what made you create this? Was it only because you wanted to have better engagement in stream, or what was the reason behind creating Alicia?
There is multiple ones. So I can tell you first. So I started on Twitch in 2020. So like a lot of streamers nowadays during lockdown, and I just wanted to stream my journey while I was learning the saxophone. So I wanted to share my experience, having some people looking at it. Oh, cool! You're learning a new instrument. Didn't go that way at all. I had like almost no one coming in. I was feeling very alone, and the people that were coming in were just coming and saying, "Oh, you can't play a thing." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm learning." And they're, "Oh, yeah, you're bad." I'm like, "Okay, thank you." And so I didn't took it personally, but it was still like something coming on, and so a bit heavy. And I asked my friend, so Jelaben, who has been on Twitch since 2014, and I was like, "Hey, I don't know how to create my community. I don't know how it works. I need some help." And so he just came along and started to be on my streams every time. And he was just interacting with me, suggesting me songs. So I had like, conversation going, so I could at least be more active, responding to him. He was welcoming the people, having interaction with them while I was playing, but also like, asking some question that I could bounce back and making sure that I have this, interaction going with the people in chat. And so it helped me to learn that. And also doing that directly on Discord, which is the other thing that we will be looking at. But when you fast forward 2 years after, so in 2022, he basically asked me if he could step away from my streaming journey because I was streaming 15 hours a week at the time. And obviously he had some other stuff to do. So he just said like, please, can I just stop being in your chat? And at that time I just jokingly said, hey, that's fine. I'm just going to replace you with an AI, which basically we're here with Alicia now.
Yeah. So, I've been wondering what AI model is Alicia based off? Like, is it ChatGPT? Like, is it Gemini? What's the background of?
So we have multiple foundation models that we call at different steps in the process. So it's basically to make it Alicia. You have like the way that Alicia is working with the memory, the personality, the character, the fact that she lives by herself. We have to basically rely on multiple ones because most of them basically get lost when it comes to having like multiple confusing information coming at the same time. So you have like 5 people in your chat that talks about like different stuff. You have the streamer talking about something else. You have the events of the stream coming for different angles. And so all of that, if you basically don't treat it, you have like a decision decision process around what you want Alicia to be doing, it gets lost in translation. Let's just say that. So we have multiple ones. So that includes we have some part of Gemini. We had load that we're still using, but not for the main processing, and we are using also some part of the Mistral. And we have some others that we substitute to make sure that we have, as much reliability as possible on when we are basically running.
Is Alicia gonna be able to function with the Discord communities, or what's the process around that? I've seen it on the website that hey, sign up now for the waitlist. So.
Yeah. So Discord is the next big step for us. So there is two things that we are really looking into how we can make Alicia really better in a sense. The big thing was the memory. So making sure that she remembers people in a smart way. So not just, this person said that like two streams ago. It's more like she understands and create memories of people rather than just like storing conversation directly. And basically it's from that, it has to be cross-platform. So we didn't want to just say, oh, now you have Alicia on Discord and so she's there and that's it. We want, you have someone in your chat on stream saying, hey, by the way, tomorrow I'm going to have an interview for a job. I'm a bit stressed, but hopefully it's going to go well. Then 2 days after, Alicia on Discord is going to ping the guy and just say, hey, by the way, how was your interview? And that's a thing that we want to have.
Oh, wow. So that's going to be massive. As soon as I can buy Alicia for my Discord, I'm going to buy Alicia for my Discord.
Thank you.
I'm gonna get it. So, but the thing about her remembering stuff, that's a funny thing you mentioned that, because my friend, like the other half of Duo Gamers, who's not here right now, he was talking that he was gonna play Fallout 4 and that he had gotten a new TV for his living room. The thing was, she asked her about how is Fallout 4 on the new TV. Like every stream for the next 4 streams, it was so annoying that we actually went into her memory and erased that part because she only talked to him about that. It was actually pretty funny because he came in and typed, and then she was like, "Hey, Mr. Larsson, how is your new TV with Fallout 4?" And then and he was like, "I don't play it anymore." So he typed in chat to her like, "Hey, I'm not playing Fallout anymore." And then the next stream, "Hey, how is Fallout 4 on your new TV?" and every time he was like, "I'm not playing it anymore." And I was like, I was like, at her and say you don't play Fallout 4. And it was still...
It's definitely that's why we're still in beta, specifically around the memory element. So we have 2 elements before we go off beta. There is a memory that we want to keep improving, specifically the as you mentioned, the improvements through times. That's basically element that has to be reprocessed after many messages, and how do you analyze which element is more important to keep in mind or not. So that's a process that we keep improving, and the dashboard that we are still redoing as well to make sure that it's a bit clearer on how the things work there.
Yeah. So what's the next big step for Alicia apart from Discord then? Do you have any other plans, like you want to do that or this? Or?
Yeah, so first of all, memory is still the biggest element that we'll keep working on. So there is a big part where Alicia has to be remembering more elements and not just about people. So we want to talk about event streams, different topic of conversation, things like this that she should be able to remember with time. So that's what we will be looking into improving. We have the vision as well. That is something that we are looking at. And supporting more platforms. So currently we're talking about obviously Discord, Twitch. That's the 2 main ones that we are now. But around the live streaming, so you have YouTube, Kick, Instagram, TikTok, and others. You have on the community management, you will have WhatsApp, Slack, Teams, and Discord, obviously. So there is those communities that we are looking at right now.
For me, who only streams on TikTok via my phone, is it gonna be like harder to implement like a bot like Alicia onto a stream like that when he's not like streaming from the PC like on Twitch?
So sorry, I didn't get the first part of your question.
Yeah, so I'm streaming on my phone. Like when I go live on TikTok, when I go live, I do it via my phone. So I go on to the app and then click like, hey, going live. And then I'm live like if I'm outside or whatever I'm doing. Is it gonna be harder to implement Alicia on a setup like that than like when you're streaming from a computer like on Twitch?
Yeah, so that's another element that we'll be working on, and we've been talking about that for quite a while as a standalone app. So this is something that we are specifically looking around. So being able to have that IRL. So currently, the way that Alicia is listening to you won't work if you are streaming from your phone. So that's kind of one of the issues that we are trying to solve for the IRL streaming. And so for that, we are looking into building an app that's going to be able to run directly on the phone to help doing that.
Yeah. So. So when people like, you must have people reaching out like, hey, I want to implement this or I want to do that, or like you get feedback from the community and like the users. How do you like single out like what to implement or like what to ignore? Because you must get a lot of a lot of submissions that frankly could be kind of stupid to implement. Like people like, hey, implement this, and it sounds like the worst idea ever. How do you decide what to implement from community feedback and what to like leave alone?
So there is a part where specifically last year, a lot of people were suggesting features that are really in line into bots. Like, it would be great to have a command for Alicia to do X, or would be great to have timers or things like this. This is basically going against kind of the vision of Alicia, having her live deciding to what she wants to do. She's not reacting to commands. She can use commands from other bots, but she doesn't like have commands. Because if you do that, you basically break the immersion of having this co-host with you when you're streaming. It just becomes another machine rather than having a proper character that's going to join you. So we tend to look into first what's the reason of the feature. Like if we see a feature that doesn't align with what we are trying to do, we ask basically, okay, what's problem this element should be solving, which element like we should be re-implementing to make it work, and does this align with the vision of overall like how Alicia should be working. So we tend to have conversation rather than just dismissing features or things like this. We try to understand, okay, what are you trying to achieve? If we had that feature, what would it be used for?
Anyway, so the last question then, where can people find Alicia if they're saying like, hey, this is cool, I want to check it out, I want to try it out for my stream, or where can they find Alicia?
So usually just on Google. Like if you're looking for Alicia, you write AI_Alicia on Google, you will find us. You have the website, which is novasquare.io for now. We're looking into having the proper Alicia website. And usually people see Alicia on streams from others. So what we would recommend is just asking for the referral link, which would give you like 20% off if you're using their code. So that's I'd say the best element is to ask your favorite streamer or favorite content creator using Alicia to get their code
and
to have
Alicia. And if you guys didn't know, your favorite streamer is me, so ask me.
Exactly.
Yeah.